What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today I'm traveling, so I'm going to have to wing this one. So I really don't like, again, I am trying to avoid getting into all of this mumbo jumbo nonsense with other YouTube channels and websites because it's really beneath my time. And I'm just not interested in it. I am not trying to hurt any other channels or websites. I don't know if it's their livelihood or whatever. Even if it's not their livelihood, it's a source of income. And people have families, people have kids. I'm not interested in hurting somebody's situation and maybe making their kids suffer because their parent is a dickbag or whatever. Not really what I want to do. But when you are blatantly making claims about me that simply are not true, I do have to take up for myself and respond with facts and the truth. And unfortunately, that's just where we're at now, where people on one side of the Star Wars argument are more interested in lies and misrepresentation and making up false claims about people just because they don't agree with their opinions. So this site, Making Star Wars, and Jason Ward, I don't know who Jason Ward is. I guess he's the owner or the founder or the editor. I don't know. He blocked me on Twitter a while back. I don't even know why. I'm not sure if we even had an interaction. I honestly can't remember. So he is having a feud with Rebel Force Radio. I did a video on Rebel Force Radio talking about how there are different podcasts and sites going after their advertisers, and it's really dangerous in my opinion. I don't think anybody should be going after other people's livelihoods, and I stand by that. And I stand by that in terms of people like Making Star Wars and any of these other channels. I don't want to see these people lose their livelihood. I think the market is big enough for everybody to have their audience, and I'm not mad at you if you prefer Making Star Wars or any of these other places to continue to talk about me and others like me on a consistent basis. I'm not asking you to unsub to them. Don't if you want to support them, if you like their work, support them. I don't care. So anyway, Jason, Rebel Force Radio retweeted my the Geeks and Gamers post on the live stream. I was talking about this. Somewhere in the live stream, I talked about the Chloe Dykstra and Chris Hardwick situation. And at the time, Hardwick had not made a statement. And I simply said, I don't like Chris Hardwick. I've never liked Chris Hardwick. I don't know who Chloe Dykstra is. But I think we should wait for the facts to come out before we are ready to make Chris Hardwick out to be the devil. Of course, that doesn't happen on Twitter. So that's all I said. I also said, like, it's an ex-girlfriend and an ex-boyfriend. Typically in those situations, and every relationship I've been in, when a breakup happens, it typically happens because people are pissed off at each other. And usually both sides say some crazy things about each other, and usually the truth lies somewhere in the middle. That's what I'm saying. That's all I said. But Jason Ward is using this as an opportunity to discredit Rebel Force Radio by using me and trying to make me out to be this horrible person who, in his quotes, throw shade at Chloe Dykstra. I did not throw shade. I simply said we should wait for both sides of the argument before we make any rash decisions on who's the devil here, because Chris Hardwick is getting annihilated online right now. So anyway, that's what I said. So I just wanted to make that clear. He also said that I admit to objectifying women, which is 100% true. I do. And I said that. And I'll stand by that because I'm a man. I'm a man with a certain body part that makes me objectify women. And any man who says he doesn't, I'm trying to be as clean about this as possible. Any man who says he does not objectify women in private, or he says he does not watch adult videos online is a liar. So I would like for you to ask Jason Ward, hey, have you ever watched adult films online, Jason? Because any man who says he doesn't objectify women when he's hanging out with his boys, when he's hanging out at the bar, when he's chilling watching football or whatever, he's a liar. He is a liar. And Jason, if you want to continue on the Andy Signore path, where Andy from Screen Junkies was this women respecter online, and he loved women. He was such a respecter. He was such a women respecter until it turned out that he was just another pervert, just like every other guy. So the more you try to make yourself look clean and pristine, the worse it's going to look when you get a little shade on you. I am a flawed human being. I'm a very flawed human being, and I am nowhere near being perfect. I say a lot of horrible things. And I make a ton of mistakes, and I'll never be as perfect as Jason Ward, apparently. And we can only strive to be as perfect as Jason Ward. So the more he claims his moral superiority, the harder it's going to be for him to maintain this image online. So he needs to stop. I wish him the best. I wish him and his family the best. I'm not interested in a consistent back and forth with him. Just leave my name out of your mouth, is all I'm asking. Call me out on things I say. Don't invent things that I say just to help your narrative. That's a very dangerous precedent you are setting. But at least you did get it right when you said I openly and unapologetically objectify women. Yeah, I do, and so do you. And if you want to put that facade on that you don't, I promise you nobody really believes that. Nobody. So anyway, that's my response to it. Yeah, and other than that, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.